seemed like a huge loser. And I'm just like, the fuck are you doing?
Like, if you didn't have a girlfriend at 15, big deal. But
Yeah,
like
that's nothing.
it's nothing. But like, who cares about other things? Like, he'd go really into depth about like how depressing his life is and stuff. I don't
Yeah,
really care for that.
yeah. And then one day Cabbage was posting about how his granddad died from AIDS because he had sex with a gay dude. I swear to God, I can find proof right now. He said that.
Maybe his grandfather shouldn't have been a faggot.
Or that like he never met his dad, just like shit like that.
Yeah, I remember that. And circling back to the sex thing, it was
Also, let me just point this out.
yeah.
I have never done, to be honest,
Really?
and the day that you see me do one, please swat me. Please just like find a way to kill me. Just put me down, because that obviously means I've been infected with some kind of faggot disease. Because people who do, to be honest, or confessions, even more confessions. If you post those, please fucking kill yourself, because those are so irritating to scroll past. I know that's title and shit, but that's the most annoying fucking thing. I swear, please stop.
Wise words from Paul.
Please just stop.
And as I was saying, circling back to the sex thing, there's one thing I want to point out. Have you ever heard Shelly apologize to someone? Ever?
Probably. Let me think of when.
It's bad that you have to think about it though.
I think like one time maybe, because you remember when KO apparently. Actually, no. He didn't. He didn't apologize. He made me apologize for this. Let me tell you what it was. KO, Kevin Owens, the guy that just lost, right? The WIC
Matt Griffin or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I don't count that. That I'm not calling it that. But I remember when he took the Division A account the first time, not the second time, the first time.
Yeah.
Because he did it twice, and he, for some reason, he came back like 3 times. But he took it, and Shelly was GM at the time of Division A, I think. And because apparently I was the one tormenting him to the point where it made him want to like take the account. So Shelly was like, "Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you just apologize to KO so I can get this account back?" I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I did do it, and he didn't give it back. So.
But I was just about to say that night where the whole shitstorm went on sex and everything. That was the first and only time I have ever seen him apologize, and it was to me.
I've probably seen him apologize a few times. I just can't think of one right now. There's no way he has never done it.
I don't know. It's weird. You don't see it very often.
He has. He has. At some point.
He had to have, yeah. It's hard to pinpoint a single memory, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he has.
Alright, so right now we're talking about sex. This was like October, maybe?
Yeah.
September, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
At some point around that time, I asked to go to SmackDown, which is Impact now. And then, because the reason why was because Sex was practically running Raw, and Shelly was GM, and he was getting a title shot, just all that shit went down. And I did not want to be a part of all that, so for like 3 or 4 months, I was in... Oh, I missed a whole big thing. Like, 3 or 4 weeks after I joined the main roster, Raw, Yoshi Tatsu, you remember him?
Wasn't he gay?
He's probably bisexual. I remember he was like super depressed, emo, atheist guy. The one like everyone in WIFC makes fun of. They didn't make fun of him, but they make fun of people like him.
Yeah, I remember him fondly, and you had the tag team with him, correct?
I did, and one day he had a tag team with Suicide, I want to say.
Yeah, it was Suicide.
They were tag champs, and one day Yoshi said, "Fuck you," and he kicked him out of the tag team, and they still had the belts for some reason. So By the way, if this would have happened now, that tag team, the titles would have gone vacant. But whatever. This was a year and a half ago. So, Yoshi was looking for someone new, and for some reason, he picked me. For some reason, and at this point, I wasn't even like a super funny and popular as I was. I wasn't even Paul yet. I don't think. I might have been. I don't remember. But so he kicked me one day and said, "Do you want to be the tag champs with me?" And I said yes, but the issue was that I was already in a tag team with Mason Cintron. So I kicked him to the curb. And,
it's adapt or perish in this industry.
Yeah. So we were tag champs for a few weeks, and he didn't do jack shit. And we lost to Bullet Club.
Which one?
Yeah, this was Andrew
Ugh.
and Dakota.
I have no recollection of a Dakota.
Is that his name? It's something like that. It's Carl Anderson. The one, like the one.
Wasn't that? I think that was Dakota. I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Montana.
Montana.
Dakota. Dakota. I'm not even gonna make fun of you for saying Dakota because I thought it was Dakota for a solid couple seconds there.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious that I thought of Dakota.
They're both kind of like places in America.
What's his name? Carolina or something like that.
I think his name is Tallahassee.
That's a city. Anyway, so we lost to them, and this will be a recurring theme. I lose to fucking Bullet Club like a shitload of times, or just people in Bullet Club. There's some curse where I fucking lose to fucking Bullet Club constantly, and I still don't know why. I don't know why. This was ground zero, I think. No. This was like the prison themed one, like Death Row. It was Death Row.
Yeah.
Death Row we lost, and right after that I asked to go to Impact or SmackDown. It was SmackDown. Roster beat SmackDown, and I chased after the European title.
Yeah.
And the champ was Bram.
I remember him.
Or Brom, however the fuck you say it. I've heard it
Bram.
different. Is it Bram? Just Bram? I've heard a bunch of people call it Brom.
Brom.
Fucking, even though it's an A, not an O.
It sounds like some bodybuilding asshole name. Brom.
Well, this guy was like kind of an asshole, but
AJ
whatever.
Dynamite was his pick.
He was so bipolar. I don't even know. Is he here now?
No, he left a while ago.
He was also Aiden English.
Yep.
His real name was Aiden too. not the Aiden we all know, but his name was Aiden. But he was European champ, and I got the contention. And at this point, I was like never losing. I was super popular. There were only a few people that called me out for having like a shitload of dick riders and shit. Yeah. So I got the contention for some reason or whatever. Contenders, some bullshit. Me and Legend Killer. Fucking Legend Killer. Remember Legend Killer?
Didn't he have autism or something and got made fun of?
I don't know, but he was dog shit. Honestly.
Why would he fucking tell people that he has like slight autism?
Dude, that's like fodder for people to just hop on you and just beat the shit out of you with words.
Jesus Christ.
So I win handily.
English, Paul.
I win easily.
Uh-huh.
Say that. Easily. I win. And I remember that specific day of round zero, November. I was, like, during the morning, I would post about, like a shitload of stuff, like, not promos, but just, like, posts. And, like, all of it was, like, if I win tonight, everyone gets a free can of Pall food. Nets, just like shit like that.
That's how you win all your fucking matches, and that's how you buried me into the fucking ground at St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a minute.
you go on to rate me at St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Let's talk about that in a second. So basically, I got this match with Legend Killer and Mr. Aiden, whatever the fuck he is, Bram. And that day I remember just posting like a bunch of shit, and everyone thought it was like the funniest fucking thing ever. So all of a sudden, like all fucking day, everyone's like nutting all over it, being all like, "Hey, fucking Paul, if he doesn't win, I'm gonna lose my shit." So I win easily, and I'm European champ. And this part's gonna be hard to talk about. Scott Hall, you remember him? He's dead. He got to the main roster like right after that, and he didn't go after the European title. I think I like even asked for him, or something happened, because I knew like I wasn't like angry about him being the contender, because I was happy because I was his mentor. And then he beat me, which was good because I love him, because he was my friend. But anyway, he won, and he was European champ, and he was the shit. He was awesome. And that was December when I lost Violent Night. And then I was in Corp at the time, and I was like, what if we bring back Godfather? Now, this was like the beginning, and I'm just going to say this right now. This was the beginning of a 4-month plot to get me a WIFC title shot.
Which eventually it worked.
We'll talk about that in a second. And then, so I bring up the Corp, and this was like a perfect idea. Because we tried doing Godfather a few months before, but for some reason, I don't remember, it didn't work out. We couldn't get it done. And it was like a 30-something man thing. Just like, everyone knows how Godfather is, but this was December, and I'm like, hey, it's January. We can do this now, and it'd be great. And so they thought it was a fantastic idea. It can be like our Royal Rumble. I'm not taking credit for it, because I didn't come up with Godfather, but yeah, you're welcome for that. And and then, so Godfather comes up. Everyone thinks I'm gonna kick ass, because at this point I'm still like almost at the height of my popularity, but not really. Well, I mean, I already was. I'm already got past the peak, but I'm still pretty high up there. So the first round, I beat some scrub. And I don't remember who it is, but it was easy. I mean, it was some guy. It was some new guy. I don't know who it was, but and I came up with the I booked the whole thing. I booked the first 2 rounds. It was a shitload of matches. Did it on my own profile, and I remember I had to randomize the tournament. And I swear to God, the tournament was legit. I didn't like make this shit up. Like, the tournament was legit. I didn't have a hand in moving any matches around. But the second round, I faced Alvarez, who is like a wall for no reason. He wins, and I love Alvarez, but he wins for no reason. He wins without trying. He wins and wins and wins. Not so much recently, but in the past, he has the power of just winning for no reason. So the second round comes up, and I fucking lose to Alvarez. And I get so fucking mad because I lost to Alvarez. And then Johnny Mundo, whatever the fuck you want. I know him as Mundo. Jackson.
Yeah.
Brody Lee. Dario Cueto. Edge. McFoley. All that shit. Jackson. He wins Godfather, goes on, I think he beats Marcellus for the World Heavyweight Championship at Mania. So there's that. And I'm like, well, fuck. Because I was expecting to win, honestly. You lost, everyone lost except Jackson, obviously. So then I came up with a plan to still try to get the WIFC title match at Mania. And I decide, hey, what if we get 6 people, and the 6 top people in WIFC, and whoever wins that match, the 6-man, gets the WIFC title shot at Mania. So it's 6 people. People can pick from the top 6. That's pretty good. That's pretty fair. And all of a sudden, 6 turned into 4, and 4 turned into 3. 4 was going to be Paul, Keith, Joseph, Hello?
Hey.